Hi there, it's Bryan from Pedego Electric Bikes, and once again, it is Tip Tuesday. And today we're going to talk about bike security and locks. Just as an added note, you should always try and insure your bike under your household policy or under your rental policy under a different rider. Trips to the grocery store, like I do, ride to the pub. You're going to have to secure your bike somewhere because they are a very desirable thing, unfortunately, to steal. Now, there are all sorts of different types of locks, but one thing you must know, there is no such thing as a lock that cannot be defeated. What a lock does is buy you time. In the simplest form of a lock, they're going to be a chain lock. Now, these can range anywhere from $120 to $200. They're very, very flexible. They're sheathed in nylon typically. When they go around the frame, they don't scratch any of your frame, and they're very supple and easy to use. This is another example of a chain lock. This happens to be a Pedego branded chain lock. Another type of lock is, and this can be done in several combinations, but it's a U-lock. And typically they'll come with a separate cable as well. So you can lock the wheel together and then lock the U-lock around whatever you choose to do. Folding lock. These ones just literally usually come with a carrying case, fit on your bike. The more secure the lock, the more finicky they are to use. The chain locks, and I'll do an example. Pretend this is a plant stand at a grocery store, the railing down at the Lighthouse pub where I go, right? Whatever. You just open the lock, pass it through whatever you're going to lock it around, pass it through the bike frame. Bob's your uncle. To remove the lock, it's as simple as A, use the right key, twist. I always make sure I don't rattle the metal part against the frame of the bike, so that's the one I take out, and I really don't care about the plant stand. So out it comes. This is the Pedego Foldy lock. So again, I'll pass it through, and you can see it's just not quite as easy to use. It's simple when you get the hang of it, and then lock, and you're done. Now the beauty about one of these locks, and you can get them in varying thicknesses from varying companies, Pedego, this is a Pedego lock, is they are very, very hard to cut. Bolt cutters will not cut this lock. You'd have to go to some form of battery-powered grinder. So it does add a level of security, i.e. time. And heartily suggest purchasing a lock of some sort. I carry 2 locks on my bike, is I have a quick release front wheel. So I use one to chain that front wheel to the frame, and I use another one to do the frame to the plant stand, the railing down at the Lighthouse pub where I can watch my bike, whatever secure device you can anchor it to. Don't anchor it to a sign that's stuck into the ground, because you can just lift the sign out and away it goes, right? So think about what you're doing, use common sense, and you'll never go wrong.
Pedego. Hello, fun.